One of the accusations that I've heard in this debate about this cougar hunt near Canmore in Alberta is that deer and elk and moose hunting are ethical, but hunting cougars is unethical. There's 3 levels of ethics that govern hunting, and you can think of them as like nested circles, one inside the other. The largest circle, or at the highest level of ethics that govern hunting, are the Wildlife Act and the hunting regulations. In Canada, statutes and regulations are enshrined laws based on social norms of right and wrong. So if a type of hunting is legal under a statute or a regulation, that means that it's socially ethical to the majority of the public, as written by the people elected by the public to write and enforce the laws of the land. And it's the courts and law enforcement agencies that hold hunters accountable to this highest form of social ethics. So if a person disagrees with the law, that doesn't make a law-abiding citizen unethical for doing what the law allows. The next nested circle inside these ethics that govern hunting are the ethics of the peer group. So our peers in the hunting community establish codes of conduct or the unwritten rules of being part of the hunting community or a smaller hunting group. And it's our peers in the hunting community or a hunting group that hold each of us accountable to these codes and expectations of behavior. Outsiders don't get to have a say in what is ethical and unethical within the hunting community or hunting groups. And it's our peers that hold each of us accountable to these broader hunting community codes of conduct and behavior and expectations of behavior. The third level of ethics that govern hunting is the smallest circle in the center of these 2 other nested circles, and that's each of our own personal ethics. These are the personal boundaries that each of us set for ourselves that determine our boundaries of right and wrong, our personal boundaries of right and wrong. And my personal ethics only apply to me. Your personal ethics only apply to you. For hunters who hunt cougars, that is ethical for them. If they use hounds, that's ethical for them. For hunters who don't want to hunt cougars or hunters who don't want to use hounds to hunt, it might not be ethical to them. So they choose not to do it. So this claim in Alberta that hunting cougars and hunting cougars with hounds is unethical is easily dismissed using logic. And lastly, it's just simply delusional for an individual who is not part of the hunting community or the hound hunting community, it's a smaller subset of the hunting community, to suggest that his personal ethics applies to everyone else.